What is up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? Wes Björnsson here. Welcome to The Grip, where we talk about arm wrestling, powerlifting, and strongman. Let's get into it. What's going on, guys? So this is going to be a quick video, but I couldn't not talk about it. Let me tell you a little story. So there I am, kicking the shit out of Derek Smith in Call of Duty. Because that dude's terrible, and I'm like a god. It's unreal how good I am at that game. Anyway, so there I am playing Call of Duty with Derek Smith. And he goes, so, you seen the match yet? Not knowing what the fuck he's talking about, of course I say no. He says, go look at Michael Todd's Instagram. So I do that. And there do I find the #1 match in North America in some fucking dude's garage. I think it's Juju Mufu's garage, to be fair. Mike Todd versus Devon Larrat. So what do we think about that? Well, my understanding is Mike had no idea this was going to happen. He thought he was shooting a normal video with Juju Mufu. I guess he drove out there. Even in this little clip I'm going to show you guys, he says, I just drove 5 hours. Of course I'm not ready for this. And anybody who what's the diplomatically correct way to say this? Anybody who gears up for a match, a big important match, when they're not geared up, is going to be blindsided. They're going to feel like, holy shit, I'm not ready for this. What the fuck is this? And that's exactly what Mike Todd's going through. He strolls in, and I guess Juju Mufu and Devon were already waiting, and he's like, oh no. But like a good sport, Mike Todd gets on the table, and I guess they slipped, or maybe they agreed to start in straps. This is a best 1 of 1, so this is like either you beat me or I beat you, and that's what it is. Whew. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys the match right now, and then we will talk about it in a minute.
How you go through the center?
Yes. Home court advantage? I don't know.
Home court? What the fuck are you talking about? Tom done staying back the shit out of me. I've been driving for fucking how long?
I feel bad for Michael.
He's not across the border.
Michael calls me up.
Tell him.
Michael calls me up. We're talking about our hip injuries, like two old folks.
Like I couldn't even fucking walk.
He's saying, I hope you guys don't have anything too intense planned. I was like, no, probably not. Can I just tell Mike? Just tell Tom and Juju what you're comfortable with. They're cool. And then all of a sudden, this fucking guy.
This is ridiculous. This is loose as fuck shit.
Tighten it up. Go ahead. Get it.
Okay, look at this thing all folded up.
Look at this fucking
This is
strap.
dumbass shit.
Look at this fucking strap that I've never used in my life. Just take calm.
Devin, let's fucking take a video. Alright, fuck that.
There's gonna be no.
You know what you guys remind me of? Just travel.
Do you want me to do this? I can do it.
Yeah, I want you to do it.
Yeah, we're filming.
Oh, now the buckle ends up on the other side.
I'm just gonna give you a good strap. Give me a good strap. It's all good.
All right.
And you tell me if you're happy. And
Why don't you guys breathe? The two of you. The both of you.
listen, I love Michael.
We're buddies.
This is a
You guys
great
are
picture.
shaking.
I just know that you and Tom saying back the shit out of me.
It's actually my first.
No, you're definitely true because he
It's
knew
true.
before the fucking workout.
Yeah.
He knew before I busted my ass in my fire and I fucking food.
Michael, I'm sorry. This was not my intention. All right. Open your hands. Put your elbows down. Open your hands. Put your elbows down. All right.
Okay, baby.
Loosen up. Lock your thumbs. Lock your thumbs. Okay. Devin, over.
Straight up like that. Right like that.
Okay. Don't move your wrist. Don't move your wrist. Don't move your wrist. Michael. Yeah, he's already open.
No, that's fucking horrible.
Open your hands.
Just fucking do a WL right. Just close your thumb, close your hand,
Dude,
go.
I stopped arm
But he's
wrestling.
rising
before the
fucking
WL
through my
was even a
hand.
fucking thing.
Oh,
What is the
fucking go right now.
WL? What is the WL restroom? Tell me that.
Open your hand up.
All right.
Close your thumb, close your hand, go.
Okay. Close your thumb. Close your hands. Go. How's the elbow on that side? Careful, Devin. Careful. Careful. How's the elbow on that side? You guys watching it?
Yeah, that's good.
Watch your elbow, Devin. Close. Elbow. Are we going with it? The hell with the elbow? We're going with it. Go with the elbow. Watch your elbow, Devon. Anybody got Michael's elbow on that side?
Oh, I'm good.
Help me hold the table now. Got it? Watch your elbow, Michael.
Elbow's on.
I know, just close. I love that sound. It's like you're filming a porn in here. Elbow flat. Way off. Way off. Let's keep going.
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah, baby. Yeah.
So as you can see, Mike is frustrated from the start of that. He's like, I've been driving for fucking how long? This is not fair. Like, he's going on a tirade. This was an obvious blindside by Devon. And some dudes, my boy Derek Smith, admit that they would probably be upset if that happened to them. I think it's fucking hilarious. I'm all about it. I think you should do this to everybody, Devon. But Mike is obviously visibly upset, and admittedly, he probably should be. This is, like I said earlier, this is the #1 match in North America. This is a big deal. So I'm going to tell you guys the first mistake I think Mike made is he let Devon put the strap on. Never let that motherfucker put the strap on. Alright, the other issue I want to talk about is, at some point, Mike is just like, just WAL start. Just say, close thumbs, close your hands, fucking go. The issue is, they are not on WAL pads. And weirdly enough, as you guys saw, that sort of aided Mike Todd. A lot of people say Mike can't pull without WAL pads. The fact that they weren't on WAL pads, I think, is probably the reason Mike won this match. So at the start, Mike hits and engages his sort of super outside Z Kings move, but in a very offensive way, which we're not used to seeing from Mike. He's laying under the table, and it's like a real sideways draggy. And at one point, he even starts to kind of fold Devon under. Looks like a little bit of his cup and a little bit of his pronation was folding Devon's hand. And Devon was really relying on that wrist strap to not get buckled out. And then at some point, Devon starts to climb. Bah! Bah! Which was his old way of beating Mike Todd. I'm sure those of you who are hard, like, Devon fans have heard him talk about that. And it's starting to work. Boom, he's climbing. And then Devon gets that in right there. So once Devon really sinks that in, he's got that hook. He's feeling confident, and he starts moving to the center of his chest. And at one point, he even stands up to press Mike. And Mike, I don't know if this is bone lock or if he just biceps his way out of it, but he winds up back center. Devon abandons that press and goes back into that safe sort of move stance thing that he's using to sort of block Mike, right? And Mike, at this point, is completely under Devon's hand. Like, he is... I'm pretty sure at that point, it's just bone lock keeping him from getting pinned. Then, Mike figures out how he's going to win. And he climbs up onto the table, puts his shoulder over the center line, and just fucking drives Devon's elbow off the back, right? He does it 2 or 3 times. Bah, bah, bah. He is intentionally doing it. Well, there's a reason for that. They're not calling that foul. They're saying, put it back on, Devon, let's see this match, because they know they're not going to get another. And when Devon rises forward with his elbow to get back on that's when that press comes in, and it was all over for Devon. What do I think about the match at a deeper level than just the physicality of what happened? Okay. I think I completely understand why Mike is pissed. And Mike is probably going to stay pissed. I completely get it. One of my guys has a guy who is at that practice right now. And he says that Mike won't practice with Devon. He won't get back on the table with him. Every time Devon goes up there, Mike's like, fuck that, no. So Mike is pissed at Devon And I've even been told that Devon is sort of depressed that Mike won't come pull him. He's sort of like in a corner somewhere. I don't know how he feels. He's obviously mad, Mike, but I think it was pretty cool. And I'm just happy I got to see it, because obviously we're not going to get to see it this year in the WL. Anyway, guys, I just wanted to touch on it. I wanted to talk about how Mike Todd got a little blindsided and how he's got to be pissed, and how that was definitely Juji and Devon plotting. See you, motherfuckers. I see you. All right, guys. That's it. This is The Grip. I'm Wes Björnsson, and I hope to catch you next time.